Good morning. I'm halfway through my walk. I just had the most incredible call with the most incredible woman, and now it's time to come and talk to you. And what's on my mind today is, I'm usually talking to you when I'm going uphill. It's pretty icy. Hey Morgan. Hey Millie B. Good to see you. So I want to talk about that feeling that comes up when we're like, God, I really want this. I really want to do this. And like the instant thought of like, but I can't have it because I can't afford it. And when you think about, when you think about what happens when you have that thought, like I can put myself there right now. It's like instant just defeat and hopelessness. And when you're in that place of defeat and hopelessness, like we talked about yesterday, if you didn't watch the live yesterday, go back and watch it. I got some really good feedback that it was very helpful. When we go into defeat and helplessness, we freeze our facts, we lock ourselves in what is, we really stop ourselves from moving forward, and we cut off the supply of infinite wisdom that really wants to come in and give us good ideas on what we can do to move forward, what we can do to have what we want. Because guess what? We are created out of the energy of love. The universe created us out of itself because it was the only thing that it had to work with. And so you are created out of the very essence of love itself and deserve to feel that energy of love, to make welcome that energy of love, and everything that you would love and desire is the prayer that the universe, God, the goddess has for you. So let's not be so arrogant as to cut it off by saying, I can't, when we have no idea of the infinite possibilities that exist for us when we are in the energy of I can. Is this making sense? So I want to talk to you about when that happens, because it's a very human experience where it's like, ooh, I really want this. Let me look at my checkbook. Can I do this? Nah, I don't have the money. I guess I can't. I'm not worthy of it. I'm going to go into defeat. I'm going to feel hopeless. I feel like I'm never going to be able to have that. So the first step is to hear and notice, right? Notice what you're noticing. It's like, okay, I can see that I'm going into defeat. Let me stop. Whoa. Let me stop that energetic frequency with the feeling tone of gratitude. What's something I'm grateful for? What's one thing I'm really deeply grateful for? Because gratitude has the feeling tone that's harmonious with abundance and will shift you out of that hopelessness. And I don't care how small it is, I'm really grateful for running water. Man, when you really think about that we have running water, when you really think about that we have all of these gifts in our lives, a puppy dog, a kitty cat, all of these incredible blessings, it becomes such a natural state of deepening in your practice of gratitude and really realizing how much abundance is all around you. Hang on one second. Good morning.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Oh yeah, he's real scary. Okay, so that's part one, is to, cause yourself to enter into that feeling tone of gratitude. Here's the cool part. When you're doing that, not only do you feel better, but you could become an energetic match for more, which is the very thing that you think you can't have, right? So, feeling tone of gratitude. Increasing your vibration, making welcome a greater degree of abundance. The next step is to decide that you will have it. Now, I'm not saying to run up a huge amount of debt. What I am saying is to really look at the facts, because sometimes that fear can cut us off from what we really do have available, but what we've told ourselves we don't. And I've done this before where I'm just like, yeah, there's no way I can actually buy that. And then when I look at my facts, I'm like, well, actually I can. If I rearrange this and move this around, how important is this to me? How important is it to me? And I will rearrange and determine, okay, if I can do it, but I choose not to, it's not as important as I thought. that takes my power back, because in the moment of saying I can't, I don't have the money, we feel powerless. We feel like it's happening to us, like we don't have choice. But when we take that moment and we say, okay, let me see, what do I have? I could really do this, but I'm going to choose not to. That's an empowered no that leaves you feeling really good in your decision. Now, let's say you really do want it. You looked at your facts, you've rearranged things, and you're not quite there. I want you to make the decision that you will have it. Not that I'm going to go out and buy it right now, but I want you to make the decision. I'm doing this. I'm buying this. I'm doing this. I'm entering into this. And then every morning, and as many times throughout the day as you can, when you realize that you're thinking like the woman who thinks she can't have it, start to shift your thinking to be the woman who has it. What is it that you want? Like, are you thinking about buying a new car, right? And so the woman who wakes up knowing she has that car waiting for her in her driveway, how does she feel in the morning? Man, I feel like, she's happy. She feels a sense of ease knowing that her brand new car is definitely going to start, that she has maybe heated seats or heated steering wheel and it's like 12 degrees out, but she knows, ooh, I'm going to start my car before I go out there. And when I get out there, it's going to feel so good, so warm. Is this landing? And so you start to identify as the woman who has that new car, that new home, who's entered into that program of support, and you become her. And the universe, as is universal law, has to bring you what you're a match for. And so if you are waking up every day a match for that car, for that house, for that program, the universe responds by bringing you the abundance that will support you in saying yes to it. So you're saying yes to it before you have it. You're causing yourself to become the woman that does have it. You become a match for what it is that woman is experiencing, and the universe responds accordingly. This is manifestation in a nutshell. This is a little bit of like situational manifestation, where, we're using manifestation to bring something towards us. And what we're up to in awareness training is using that system to live a life that you wake up to every day, so empowered, so grateful, so happy that you just like look at your calendar and you're like, oh my God, I can't wait to live this day. That is the way to use manifestation, I feel, for the most empowering human experience you can possibly have, which is the human experience where you wake up in love with life because you deserve it. You were created out of love. You're here to love. And the cool part is, as you honor the voice of love within you, which is all of your desires, everything that you want, it grows you into the woman that's a match for this, which is literally what the universe wants too. Again, sometimes we think that when we honor the desires of our heart, we're being selfish. And in fact, it's the opposite. It's when we're not honoring the desires of our heart, because those desires come from the universe, that we're being selfish. So, what are you going to step into today? Share it in the comments. What is it that you want to make welcome into your life? Go ahead and put it in. Is it a new car? Is it a new house? Is it a new relationship? Is it working in awareness training? Is it a new program that you want to take? What is it that you're ready to make welcome, that you're, bridging the gap of where you are to where you desire to be with this process? Go ahead and comment in so I can just cheer you on. And remember too, this community is a community of support that's here to see and believe in you. And the more belief we have in this world of what it is that you desire, the more quickly we bridge that gap. Sacred Home Rhode Island wants healing. Perfect. And so we are seeing you, and I ask for the support of the community to see this beautiful, beautiful being as healed, as whole, as happy and free. And Morgan, a new living situation and land to build a house on. Yes. So Morgan, this community is seeing you. You know what I just saw is like you're signing the mortgage for the land. Hey, Janelle. I see you signing the mortgage for the land and like meeting with a contractor. You know, these are the actions of the woman who's saying yes to her home. Who's saying yes to that beautiful, most ideal living situation. Anybody else? Can we hold space to see you as the woman of your vision? And what would you like us to see you as? Use the brilliance and the support of this community, because it is incredible. And if you're not in our app, check out our app. There's a link in our profile. It's women only. There's a lot of cool stuff in there. I don't mention it often enough. Woo! All right. Does that feel good? I hope that this served. A homeowner. Yes! Queen Doodle. Queen Doodle, what's your name? And is that doodle for poodles, or do you draw? A homeowner. So I'm seeing you again, like I see you with the real estate agent going into this home. I see that feeling of like awe and wonder of being like, oh my God, this is it. Like, you know, that feeling that you have when you know this is it. This is the home that I'm going to spend, you know, so many years of my life in. This is the one that I want. And I'm seeing you at that table with the lawyers and your real estate agent and the seller, and you're so happy. You're signing that mortgage and all the papers, and they hand you that key, and you go to your new house and you step in for the first time, and you're just like, yes, like this is mine. This is mine. Hillary. Drawing. Beautiful. Can you feel it? Can you feel the power of vision? Without your vision, vision is your roadmap. And without your vision, there's no direction. You'll get sidetracked like a squirrel. Squirrel. All right, beautifuls. Thank you for joining me on my walk. I realized I didn't show you anything today, so let me give you a glimpse of Mother Nature in her glory, holding space for us, keeping us grounded with her roots, with her rocks, with her branches. You have a beautiful day. Blessed be.